giveaway is almost here. Come to the game and put 10,000 fans in attendance. We'll receive the Timberwolves team hopefully.
Coming right up, the Timberwolves taking on the Bucks. For Minnesota, a stellar year has put them at the top of the Western Conference. First place doesn't come easy, but you know what? They've worked for every single win. Bucks Timberwolves is coming up next, and we'll be right back. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Damian Lillard.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Antetokounmpo is out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Prince in at the 3. And for Minnesota, some big guys down front on the block, Towns and Gobert. Be out there with Anthony Edwards, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3 spot. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
So the Bucks win the tip. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Robinson up top. Lillard scanning the floor. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Minnesota. And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, guys. We've got 2 MVP candidates clashing in this one, and MP believes that will make things extra competitive. He said the best players bring the best out of you. We know we have to be locked in against this team, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. They do. Kevin?
Yeah, they're not taking this matchup lightly, are they, David? Nor should he. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Count it good.
Well, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range look, Lillard has no problem taking advantage.
Here's B, covered by Lillard. B gets the bucket. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Craig, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Giannis outside. Robinson sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Capitalizes off the crossover.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set, that they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Here's B. This game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Trent gets the bucket.
Oh, the defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Here's B. 6 points for him. Shoots it. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Back to Prince. Pass to Robinson. Kick out to Giannis. Now Prince. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Here's B. Here's Gobert. Here's B. Covered by Lillard. Outside Edwards. And the three off target.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
First team foul.
Trent outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Lillard. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Here's B. Out to Edwards. Knocks down the three ball.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Trent outside. It's Prince on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Gobert with a screen on Lillard. Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season of 378. I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
B can't get it to go. And Prince has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by one. Good. Giannis has got 6.
Assisted by Prince.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. B the pass to Edwards. Nailed from three-point land.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Trent outside. Here's the lob to Lillard. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to B. Back to Alexander Walker. Pulls it from 20. Edwards, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 5. And it's off from three-point range. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Here's Lillard. After the made shot from B, boy, he launched that one from way outside. He's got 8.
Incredible range. Lillard makes these deep shots look like they're effortless.
There's the drive. Shields. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. The Bucks trail. Pass to Trent. Trent setting a pick for Trent. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Joe Ingles is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Conley, then there's McDaniels, and it's B in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Cavaliers lit up the floor. He dropped in 55 points and made everyone around him better with his passing, with a whole lot of assists. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early. And
Minnesota has possession following the miss by Giannis. 4 on the clock. Here's B. Sinks the triple. B's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Giannis. 6 points for him. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Ingles passes to B. Poke loose. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's B. 16 points for him. Had the space there, but it's offline. Jackson passes to Craig. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Mike Conley.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Towns, the screen. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from B. B's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Jackson kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's B. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson passes to Giannis. Craig against Towns. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there, boy, engaged defensively.
Gobert with a screen on Connaughton. Good, another from 3.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for second for most threes in a season.
A mark set by James Harden in 2019. That's 378 triples shared for now.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Some worried Doris about a log jam up front for the Timberwolves, but it seems to have worked out.
It certainly has, Kevin, and I think part of that is the high skill level of both Karl Anthony Towns and Naz Reid. Both of those guys can play the 4 and the 5 spot. What does that mean? Well, it allows either of them to line up next to Rudy Gobert, provide spacing with their shooting, and stay big. That's a huge advantage.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the 3 by Milwaukee, B can't get it to go. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Jackson gets the bucket.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Here's B. He's got 22. And the layup's good off the glass. B's got 13 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And to Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Free throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Prince wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Inside, here's Towns. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Prince outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Prince has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's B. 24 points for him. Good, nice job down low. B's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Here's B, following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Edwards. Here's B, off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Prince, hicked him clean. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. They get it back. Here's B. And again for 3.
And that 3-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg. And the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016, but for now, a new mark for second place. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
All the officials are all over that one.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And, boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Ours is checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
B gets the bucket.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Pass to Craig. Trent kicks to Prince. Now here's Craig. He has 7. And he gets it back. And Lillard gets double teamed. Trent with the wide open look. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. Well, you look at B. All season long, he has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
It's got to be him. In a season where we have a ton of worthy candidates, he has been the most outstanding by far.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. There's a minute left to play here in the half. Robinson finds Lillard from 18 feet away. Here's Trent. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lillard again missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Launches it. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from B. B's got 37.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Craig. 26 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. B can't get it to go. Prince in the post. 12 points his last outing, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Milwaukee shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And that one falls for Prince. And both free throws good for Prince. Here's B. Ingles with a screen on Trent. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning, I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet, but all the things you weren't thinking about when you were in school.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
Timberwolves leading by 3, setting the floor for the Bucks. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Antetokounmpo out there with Prince, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. B can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For the 3, Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Edwards. Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It hits it again. Wow!
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year.
And with Jordan's mark of 37 firmly in the rearview mirror, he is now marching towards Wilt's 1963 mark of 52 games of 40 or more. Just a legendary season.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. And the Timberwolves with possession here after Gary Trent Jr. made the last 3-pointer. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
And he can't hit the second.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Gobert, the screen. B hits the bucket. B's got 43 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Lillard for the tie. Rebound, Minnesota. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's B. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Giannis. 13 points in the game. Kicks it out to Prince. And he hits it to tie the game up. Prince has got 8 points.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Here's B. 43 points in the game. Nails the baby hook. B's got 45 points.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And looking at the numbers for Lillard, over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And yet, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Here's B. He has 45 points, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. It's on Damian Lillard. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. The free throw off from B. Bucks trail by 4. Now Lillard. He is averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. Here's B. Has to go Gobert. And here's Edwards. B the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Edwards with confidence.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Towns. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Antetokounmpo. Here's B, defended by Trent. Towns, the pass to B. Takes it inside, uses both hands to slam it down.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Giannis outside. To the paint, here's Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Minnesota making a switch. McDaniels checked in.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Lillard's got 15 points.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Here's B, defended by Trent. 2 points, that one goes. B's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Trent. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's B. And he makes good on the layup. B's got 53.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Pass to Craig. Now, here's Trent. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
B, the pass to Conley. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Great D that time from Giannis. Bucks trail by 8. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle, looking for McDaniels. He gets it there.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
To the inside. Giannis, no good. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Screen by McDaniel. Shields. Milwaukee with the rebound. Craig's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Towns. Robinson kicks to Trent. Pass to Craig. 3-pointer, Lillard. They grab their own miss, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Over in the corner, Edwards cranes the three-pointer. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for Edwards. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Outside Jackson. Here's Beauchamp. Offline with his three. Minnesota leading by 9. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Timberwolves making a change.
Substitution on the court.
Bucks trail by 7. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with B, and it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. It can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now, here's Trent. Left side, out of the Kumbo. 5 on the clock.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Minnesota leading by 7. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 9-point game. Craig finds Antetokounmpo, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And here's Edwards from the arc. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Giannis drives in. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Towns, the pass to B. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, when Towns is moving the basketball, guys, the floor opens up for him. The defense has now got to respect passing and scoring.
Craig with a screen on Edwards. Here's Trent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
He doesn't get the second one.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
And here's Edwards from the arc.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Beauchamp. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Edwards. Here's B. The rebound by the Bucks. Connaughton with it. Now guarded by B. Connaughton passes to Beauchamp. The layup missed. Timberwolves leading by 11. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's B. He's defended by Connaughton.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The first one falls.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Pat Connaughton. It's good from long range.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Gobert the screen. Here's B. Good, that's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And Lillard kicks to Craig. Outside Robinson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Gobert with a screen on Lillard. Shields. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Atop the key, Prince. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's B. Covered by Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks trail by 15. Trent outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's B, covered by Lillard. And here's Edwards from the arc. Giannis grabs the miss. The Bucks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Lillard with the bucket.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Here's B. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Heat, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Now here's Prince. Robinson sets a screen for Prince. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Edwards can't hit. Bucks trail by 13. And here is Connaughton. No good. Shot missing. Pass to B. Driving to the basket. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Giannis passes to Prince. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And with that shot, the Minnesota Leafs got down to 12 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Timberwolves shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 7 points here in this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's B. Pass to Towns. Clock at 4. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks, trailing by 13. Trent outside. Now here's Prince, defended by Alexander Walker. It's Giannis with the drive.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Timberwolves leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Minnesota.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for B.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's the Timberwolves now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's B. Connects again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Into the lane. There's the killer two-handed slam. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time